What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, MTS Nutrition CEO, along with Exos Trainer. Now, I've been a 6 to 7 day a week trainer for probably the past 10 years. You can't deny the gains I've made, but I will give you some updates on what's going on with me. Before I found Exos through Dr. Stu at Paradigm Performance in Elgin, Illinois, before I found Exos, my body felt like crap. My lower back was to the point where it hurt me to pick up and play with my children. It would hurt me to bend down and pick something up. It would hurt me when I sat at my desk. I couldn't execute a full squat while keeping my heels on the ground. I couldn't do a deadlift without my back on my left side, my SI joint, feeling like it's in pain. I couldn't do a lot of things. Now, after I met Dr. Stu, he was able to fix a lot of things. Through mini band work, you can search mini bands in my last name. Through pillar prep, movement prep, all this stuff, and I learned about it. I was fascinated. I'm like, Stu, I understand you do a lot of chiropractor stuff because he is a chiropractor. He's done acupuncture. I don't use any of that stuff because I don't have to anymore. Those are fixes. We were looking for solutions. And so I found Exos. And through Exos, I'm a phase 2 Exos trainer. Phase 3 is later this year. That'll get me as high as you can go as far as the Exos mentorship program is concerned. And I learned so much about my body, my health, and my movement. And since I am not competing professionally anymore, I still weigh 240 pounds. I still stay really lean through diet, through all that stuff year round. I mean, you can stay really lean year round. I love what I do. I love training. I love it too much, to the point where I can't take off. I noticed lately I've been getting tired throughout the day. I noticed lately that my body's been hurting, and I noticed because my travel schedule was so intensive last year that I wasn't bringing my foam roller or my pin roller or my lacrosse ball or my mini bands with me, and my body, all the work I did, deteriorated. Lower back started hurting again. My knees started hurting again. My neck started hurting again. My joints, my elbows started hurting again. I was not paying enough attention to pillar prep, movement prep, regen, prehab, and rehab. Around March 4th, my trainer will be coming out. It is machine training. It's a functional trainer where it utilizes a 4-day-a-week training split. I'll give you the training split right now, but I won't give you the semantics because that'll be an hour, 2-hour video. As it is, there's over 20 videos explaining how to do the trainer within the trainer. That'll be on TigerFitness.com on our content site, which by that time will all be integrated into one site through our new platform. So what I decided to do now is I am going to go to a 4-day training split, which I believe will yield even more gains for what I need. And those gains will be functional gains, because even if, let's say, I don't gain as rapidly muscle, again, I'm retired, and I guarantee you 99% of those of you watching this video will never step on a stage in your life. You're looking to look better, feel better, and you're looking to be sexy as fuck. And you want to live long into your later years, because my channel, I know a lot of guys I talk to who have YouTube channels. Their demographic starts at 16 and goes to about 23. That's their main. My main demo is 25 to 34. Why? Because I'm an older guy and I speak more, more application. I have the certifications and I have the experience. So I think older people, I'm less flash and like, oh my God, look at my 80-inch arms. I'm more like, well, here's how you build big arms. So it's less impressive. And I'm more lifestyle, more family, more balance, I understand. But my niche, I'll take them over anybody any day. You guys are the best, the absolute best, except for you trolls. I hate you. But anyway, so my training split will be 4 days a week. So first day will be upper body push, chest, shoulder, tricep. Think that. A lot of things mixed in. You guys have seen my unilateral off balance bench press with a dumbbell. Be a lot of those, a lot of dumbbell pressing, overhead press for shoulders, some lateral raise, and some triceps along with core. Day 2, which is usually a Tuesday, will be lower body push, squats. So you got basically everything to do with a squat. You're pushing squats, calves, hack squats, leg press, things like that, and also maybe even some lunges, okay? Then you move into day 3. That'll be a regen day, foam rolling, mini band work, okay? Things like that. Now keep in mind, I'm doing the foam rolling, mini band work and regen before every training to make sure that I'm ready. That's called pillar prep and movement prep. You could look that up too. I'll put that in one of our recommended videos down below. Pillar prep and movement prep. It's in recommended videos in the description. So that's day 3 regen. Day 4, we go back to upper body pull. Think back and bicep. And then day 5 will be lower body pull, deadlifts, hamstrings, things like that. So from that, we have Saturday, which is a regen day, Sunday, which is a complete off day. That's the exos split. Now, where I'm throwing it off is I'm going to be doing more exos training in the evening sometimes with my daughter. I'm also going to be doing more functional training outside, inside, a lot of rehab work. I'm also going to be throwing in more cardio, where on off days I will be doing 30 minutes to 45 minutes of cardio per day, mainly because I love riding my bicycle. That's it. I know, cycle. What cycle are you on? What cycle? I ride a Specialized hybrid. You guys didn't know, I love bicycling. That's my shit. I like it because I don't need to worry about fertility anymore. Fuck it, I have 3 kids. So that's gonna be my split. Now, the reason I think 4 days is optimal is, one, you guys have jobs. If you guys are in my normal demo, 25 to 34, you guys have jobs. And sometimes finding 6 days a week to train, and on weekends having time with your family, that's hard. But at lunchtime, you can go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Also, if you're in college, it gives you more time to hang out with girls, go to the beach on weekends. You only need 4 out of 5 days during the week. Also, if you happen to have something go on where Monday, Tuesday, you're busy, you can still make it up, still get all 4 days in. For example, this week, I won't be able to train till Wednesday. I'm still gonna get all 4 days in and have Sunday off. So there's something to think about there. Also, the rest periods are great. And also, long-term burnout from the gym is less likely. You get to have time for other activities that will help you get leaner and gain. Basketball, pickup games, and less chance of overtraining. Overtraining is an overused word. Overtraining as a condition is a nervous system condition. But there is a thing called overreaching. And there is a thing called neural fatigue. And those are things that can be mitigated with supplements like I make, such as Overtraining Solution and Nectar to keep you healthy. But at the end of the day, if you're outputting, you're still outputting. And unless you schedule in long breaks or deloads, which I don't, 4 day a week is a very good system. Now, as someone who's trained 5 to 6 days a week, I've always told my clients, 4 days, 5 days a week is the sweet spot. 4 days is probably the sweet spot for a majority of people. So that's why I'm going to that. Guys, I encourage you to follow this. It's not going to start this week because I'm going to be traveling. However, Katie and myself will be documenting our training, which will be the Machine Trainer series. And that'll be up. And then the trainer hits around early March on tigerfitness.com. Guys, thank you for watching. 4 day splits are probably the best. The split I look for, what I recommend, is upper push, lower push, regen. Upper pull, lower pull, regen. And the reason why I put lower second is because before that big 2 day weekend break, you train legs. That gives you 2 days to recover till your next session. So legs, be it a more taxing workout, will have extra rest. I'm Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Because training, making gains, and still having time to go get your groove on, it's not a game.